President Trump's fault for not finding the needle in a haystack that was placed by somebody else. It would be perfect, it'd be great, but it's not his fault. We share the same brain, Emily. It's kind of scary because I was looking back at 2016 at the Syrian refugee issue, and I remember the big story. It wasn't about the Syrian refugees. It was about Donald Trump Jr. talking about the bowl of Skittles. Do you remember that? If you get a bowl of, it was like a meme in the early 20s, you're talking 10 years ago. A bowl of Skittles, if you knew one was poison, obviously you wouldn't eat the bowl of Skittles. The media went crazy. They went nuts. How dehumanizing to compare illegal immigrants to Skittles. How racist, how xenophobic. They are human beings. They are not candy. We know. Analogies, by their definition, aren't the actual thing. They are the analogy of the thing. But it didn't matter because that worked. That argument worked. Suddenly, you could not talk about illegal immigration because you were considered xenophobic. So you started to see this variable show up in almost every kind of scandal or problem that the Dems were involved with. No oversight, no accountability, because those things were linked to bigotry. So you could, fast forward, you can wave in men to play women's sports. There's no accountability there because remember, if you called it out, you would be called homophobic or transphobic. If you called out, hey, man, you're granting a lot of asylum here for a lot of people we don't know. Well, that's xenophobic. You invent cashless bail. If we come out against that, you're racist against minority. They create these huge government programs, which we'll talk about in the B block, that doled out billions to Somali refugees. Again, xenophobia. So the missing piece here is accountability, which was controlled or eliminated by the accusation of racism. What happened? We suffer. I think that at this point, you needed somebody like Trump who said, I don't care if you call me a racist. I'm going to come in here and fix this because in the long term, I'll be happy. You can call me a bigot, but I'm going to tackle these challenges. And what happens is the other side who created this risk, whether it was on the border or with crime, inspire mutiny. They inspire mutiny in the street, in government, in the military. So not only do they create the opportunity for hell at the border and with the National Guard. Think about the National Guard. They were in D.C. fixing lack of oversight with crime, and they get shot and killed because of a lack of oversight on immigration. All Trump is trying to do is, I'm trying to fix the oversight, and they go, we have a problem with your process.